So today we're going to use bleach and ink as a drawing method to record our ideas. It's a really nice way of working. A bit challenging perhaps to begin with, but then once you get into the flow of it, you'll find it's a great technique to use. What we're going to do to begin with is using these little bits of paper. We're going to just practice some mark making. So I'm using a long sort of wooden skewer or stick. I have my piece of garlic here, which we're going to be using later, and then I've got 8 small pieces of paper which have got some ink already on them, and in this little container is some bleach. So I've just been using normal household bleach. I'm going to dip the stick in, and on this particular piece here I'm going to do some stippling, and stippling is when you use lots of little dots. So it may not show up to begin with, but as you apply the bleach is taking out the colour of the ink and allowing you to come up with some little marks there. You can see, so that's the bleach taking out the colour of the ink on your paper. And this is quite a good method to try and build up some tone. So the closer together the marks, the lighter the area is going to be. So it's almost working in opposite. Normally we would use our pencil to create dark areas. In this case we're using the bleach to create light areas. So I'm also going to try some cross hatching. So again, you just use your stick in an overlapping, lots of lines overlapping, and again, the closer together the lines, the thicker the marks basically, so you'll get a whiter area the closer together the lines are. So I'll just show you that one. Oops, so you can see this one. And you're going to repeat this exercise using all these pieces of paper, trying out, just practicing some mark making on those. And you could try cross hatching, the scumbling, you could do lines, all sorts, scribbling marks. Just experiment and see what happens. And then when you finish those, you're going to take your larger piece that I've already inked up for you. So this is just a standard water-based ink that you can just apply with a paintbrush. And then I've drawn out my garlic outline, and I'm using this picture here to help me. So I've got this one as my guide, and then I've drawn that out really big on here. And then what I'm going to do, I'll pop that one over there, I'm going to look at the garlic as well as look at my picture, and I'm going to start applying some mark making and also some areas of light and dark on there. So using the ink, I'm going to just add, so if I know it's dark, I'm going to leave those areas because I want the ink to be the dark areas and the bleach is going to become the lighter area. And as you practice this, you'll soon see how it works, and as you apply the bleach, how it's going to take away some of the colour on the page. And you don't want to take away all of it, and the real kind of beauty of this technique is that you can really experiment with your mark making and be quite expressive. And it's almost like a magic trick. You don't quite know what you're getting until the bleach has dried and there is your picture sort of revealed. But it does come away from the paper quite quickly. I think you can probably see that happening as I'm doing this. So I'm going to keep going just for a minute, and you can see how I'm going to build up this picture.